Um, it's now 7:38 um, here in Texas. The market has been open for about 8 9 minutes. Um, the reason why I'm making a number first and foremost, welcome to Stock Review Proper. The reason why I'm making this video is because I predicted that Wednesday the market would be going up. Sort of kind of did that Tuesday. At the end of Tuesday, it sort of went back down. And it should continue to go down until about midway trading. The reason is this. I just posted a video earlier today on the 16th about VIX and VVIX contracts. Short and long contracts are up today. So you're going to have a lot of, that's why you had selling at the end of the market on Tuesday. People are selling contracts, but people are also buying contracts. Today's going to be a very volatile day. Usually days where they buy and sell contracts, the market ends substantially in the positive. This is what I'm expecting. This is why I sort of recommended for my viewers to buy into renminbi Van Eck options, for the simple fact that to go into this with a balanced portfolio is sort of kind of the best way to handle these swings. That was the biggest hole in my portfolio, was I had nothing substantial in the S&P. Furthermore, I do have other holes in my portfolio. I am bearish on real estate, which has sort of kind of been like a lag, but I'm not heavy into it. It is a small percentage of my portfolio, but I want to be ready for whatever happens. And that's why I have 1 foot in the bear and 1 foot in sort of a protection, a plunge protection team rise to a high, mid-level, almost bullish market. So I've been waiting for Wednesday. I'm amply diversified. If you invested in, let's make a run here. If you invested in UBOT, you're doing good. It's plus 5.89% up. If you invested in CNY, like I recommended, you are 6,700s up. The issue is no one wanted to sell, so I had to buy it not at its where it was at. It's already a few dollars off of its low. Nobody wanted to sell, so I had to throw in an extra couple bucks. PLX Pharma on NASDAQ, it's up 2.53%, almost 3%. If you invested in these areas, you should be doing fine. I also sort of kind of recommended Century Aluminum. It's down 4.45. But that's what I'm telling you. I have 1 foot in the bear, 1 foot in the bull, all depending on the value of the dollar, which we're going to look at right now real quick. The dollar is back up in the 96s. It's up 0.05%, and BNDX bond market is up 17%, which is still at its total low for the past month and a half, 2 months, whatever you want to call it. It's still pretty low compared to where it has been. Let's do monthly. And as you can see, it's usually way above. What is it selling for? 54. It's a $1.50 off or three, yeah, about $1.50 or so off of its 52-week low. So these things are pretty consistent across the board. Like I was telling you in the last show, we're talking about 5%, 10%, 15% between win or loss. So, like I said, VVIX is selling off and VIX is selling off. So, across the board, these contracts should be selling off at the end of the day. I expect VVIX and VIX to make a gain in the sectors where I'm positioned. These contracts should be bought and sold, or bought in the areas I selected, which is oil, which you see right here, which is robotic cars, which I think Ford came out with a report a few days ago that they were going to start pushing towards robotic cars, which drove this stock up. CNY, my renminbi derivative, is pretty much there for stability, and also in the case that oil plummets, which I don't think it will, but you never know. My CENX, basically it exists there in case the dollar drops from 96 back to 95, and I expect that stock to, as long as the dollar is going up, I expect to take losses on that, which I'm prepared to do. I'm not into INR market vectors, and now I see why I didn't select renminbi over. And there was a news story today that the Congress of the United States put a big foot in India's plans, that's rupee, that was INR, in their defense budget by revoking some contracts. So basically, this is my market spread right now. UBOT, CNY, CENX, and PLXP Pharma. Everything's up except for aluminum. I can accept those losses in that area, and we'll go down here to red cell, and my DRV is down, which I hold DRV right now, 2.78. So I have some long plays, 2 long plays, mostly some short plays, even though I'm not trying to short the market right now. This is not a time to short the market, especially when contracts are being established, bought and sold, whatever, this Wednesday, which I predicted would be an up day in the market. I don't know if they're going to roll out any speakers today. If they do, it should be a plus if they roll out the right ones. Yesterday, the Chinese Premier announced that they would be doing stimulus in the Chinese economy to try to help out the world economy. So those are pretty much your drivers in the market. Everyone else is talking about Yellen, all these other guys. No, that's not why the market went up yesterday. The market went up yesterday because the Chinese Premier announced that the Chinese government would be doing stimulus to try to help out the world economy. So please like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching.